Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Heartstopper Season 1, Episode 1, Meet. I am so excited to watch this show. Thank you so much, Natasha, for sponsoring it. I have heard so much about it, and only good things. I first heard about this with I believe they're graphic novels. I am on Book Talk. I mean, I don't post. I watch a lot of Book Talk. I read a lot, but I don't tend to read contemporary romances. I don't know why. I just literally, like, contemporary, add a murder mystery, I will read it. Contemporary, add fantasy, I will read it. It's not contemporary anymore, but you know, it's just something I don't read. I'm already too behind in my TBR to add contemporary romance books. So I never read Heartstopper, but I heard a lot of good things about it. And then I heard a lot of good things about the TV adaptation. So I'm very excited to watch this. A reminder that if you are watching this on YouTube, you can find the unedited versions of these reactions on my Patreon. This was sponsored in July and August of 2022. I don't know when or if, I suppose, but I have a good feeling this is going to go up on YouTube, but I don't know when. So you can find it unedited on my Patreon and sponsor shows as well, and let's go. All I really know is there's like a geekier guy and a rugby playing guy or something. Ooh, is this a Frank or something?
Ah, yes, you're over there, next to Nicholas Nelson. He's in year 11, so only 1 year older than you.
Someone's got a crush. And they're meeting for the first time. Oh, I love that effect.
Hi.
Maybe this form room allocation is not the worst.
Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah. Yeah, it was alright.
Why have they changed their form groups after Christmas? That's so weird. Sorry, focus on the plot.
Good,
See you later then, yeah.
So
Still
this,
telling them about this.
Oh.
this doesn't seem like a good relationship.
Hi.
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 He says hi to me.
Hi.
Hi.
You going that way?
Yeah. Nice.
Same.
I can tell you the answer.
Then I won't learn.
But if you're stuck, I can just... Let me just...
Get off! Better?
Maybe.
Very cute.
Hey.
What?
Just... Hi.
Why are you talking to me? I don't even know who you are.
You deserve better than him.
The guy you sit next to in form? Dude, the one that looks like a golden retriever.
He doesn't look like a golden retriever. Okay, he does. We talked.
Really? About what?
Charlie, you don't have a tissue, do you? My pen just,
How on earth did that happen?
It's a tattoo.
Oh.
Be careful.
He's different. He's nice.
I bet he's a whole different person when he's with his bro, dude.
There is the danger of that. One-on-one, the horrible popular crowd can be nice, but I also don't feel like being the number one on the rugby team mattered at school. How's she doing on her own? Changing schools as a teenager, cannot imagine. But she doesn't have any friends yet. Say no! You deserve better than him.
He doesn't even like people seeing us talk to each other in the corridors. He
Yeah.
pretends like he doesn't know who I am.
I'm glad he has someone he can talk to about
He's
this.
fine.
Just talk to him. It's better to be honest about your feelings in the long run.
I hate being honest.
I know. It took you 3 months to tell me you were being bullied.
Sweetheart. Break up with him. I mean, he's clearly not comfortable being out. He's got a lot going on with him personally. Sweetheart. Just break up with him. You deserve better. Though it's hard. Stay strong.
Want like an opposites attract. thing.
I don't think I can afford to be that specific, to be honest.
Hypothetically, though, dream
I
guy.
don't know. Someone I can have a laugh with. And he's nice and kind
Yeah,
and likes being with me.
that's the dream. And he's right there.
We've been doing this all time and no one's beaten Charlie's time yet. Cut!
He's a speedy boy. Not one-sided then. So is Nick comfortable?
You play the drums.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
They're so cute.
I had something I wanted to ask you. I want to be with you forever. Do you want to join the rugby team?
What? I don't really know how to play.
That's fine. I can teach you.
Oh.
Aren't I a bit small and weak?
No, it's not that serious.
So you're saying I am small and weak?
No. No. Oh.
They're so cute.
It's not a crush. I don't just fall for any guy who's nice to me.
You do. Oof, no.
Charlie Spring, though. Everyone knows he's gay. Hi.
Oh. Try it
I
out.
was joking about being weak, but I'm definitely...
Come on. I bet you can do it.
Oof.
That was perfect.
I'm going to die.
I think you might. Oh, he's trying. Oh. He's getting part of it, that's sweet. If he truly enjoys this, it's lovely. Oh, was he isolating from his old friends? Oh. They could arrange to meet up after school, walk home together. It was so sweet. I mean, you have not treated him well.
Lame.
What do you want, Ben?
Thanks for starting this conversation in a really great way.
You're clearly just scared of getting caught.
Why would I be scared of getting caught?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in school already knows I'm gay.
Uh-huh.
You're the one who's scared of getting caught. I've seen you, whether at the school
I
game.
do feel really bad for this kid because he is clearly struggling, but he can't treat Charlie like shit just because he's going through it. Like, either talk to him about your struggles, be honest and open about it, or don't see him. Have him as a friend, someone that's maybe been through what you've been through. Obviously, we don't know how Charlie came out, if it was by choice, if it was a good thing, but...
Thanks for telling me. You don't care about me at all.
Well, it's not like anyone else is going to want to go out with you, is it?
There's the fucking truth of his bitchness. Fuck off! Get off of him.
I know you like me. Stop it! What more do you want from me?
To not sexually assault him. Oh, Nick.
Just stop. Piss off.
He did tell him to stop. Oh,
You okay?
he followed him.
It's alright. I wanted to check everything was okay.
I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry about.
Sorry.
You say sorry a lot.
Sorry.
Don't say it.
I kind of want to say it.
Don't.
They are so sweet. As things stand, Nick is such a good friend. Obviously, I do know that they end up being romantic, so it isn't just a one-sided crush from Charlie, but even if you just look at this as that being a potential for it just being a one-sided crush, Nick is such a good friend. And I guess he is someone that is still in the process of working through his sexuality. And, you know, it doesn't have to be a one and done answer. It can be something you figure out throughout your life. But they're just really sweet together as friends, as things stand, and there is such beautiful potential for more. And I do think Charlie would be there for him if he needed it. Good knight in shining armor. It's hard, and again, like, he's currently going through the thing of like, is Nick gay? Would Nick be interested in me? It is hard, and I think Nick is going through the maybe I really am. Oh. Oh, it's not one-sided at all. This show is as adorable as everybody said it was. I think, like, you know, it's easy to look at it and say it's adorable because I am, like, 10 plus years older than these kids and they are freaking adorable. But I think it's also just got so many good messages of just, already within this episode, you know, Charlie just has really supportive friends. And while, you know, we know he was bullied in the previous year, which unfortunately is kids, even like the rugby team accepted him. There was no actual weirdness about it or any of the, like, kind of, I don't know, stereotypical, like, homophobia that you'd get in a locker room or that you'd get in a rugby team. So they were like, you know, there was some stereotypical homophobia sort of in the, like, what does he even like sports? He's gay. But it wasn't to the degree it would have been in other shows. I think it's already, you know, he's got his teacher that wears the pride flag, that it makes sure kids know that there's a safe space that they can go to. His friends are supportive. They have a trans friend. I just think in general, the world they've set up for this show, it's our world. And I absolutely love it. There's no need to fight to have the inclusivity. It's just there. Charlie is so sweet. I think even if you aren't gay, even if you are older, if you were that kind of slightly reserved, slightly not one of the, like, popular kids, maybe had overthought things a lot, you can definitely relate to him in some ways. I was really proud of him when he actually did stand up to Dickhead. I can't remember his name. First with saying, I don't want to speak to you, I don't want to see you anymore, and then going to meet him and being like, no, I would have been there for you with you coming out, with you struggling to come out, but it was the blatant disrespect, because it wouldn't have cost him a single freaking thing to say hi in a corridor. And if you're struggling with your sexuality, you don't need a girlfriend, because either you're bisexual, and if you're bisexual, then you're just leading on two people because you're seeing two people at once. Or if you think you are fully gay, then you are A, leading on that girl completely, and B, just using Charlie as and when you want. You know, I think if you're trying to figure out who you are and what you want, don't involve other people and don't lead them on. Talk to other people. Talk to someone like Charlie, someone that you know is gay, that you know has been through a coming out process. If only we lived in a world where it was just, you never have to come out and you could just date whoever you dated, and then people will be like, oh, he's dating a boy, oh, he's dating a girl, who cares? But, you know, I think they did a really good job of showing that, yes, this kid is going through it, he's struggling, but that's no excuse to treat someone the way he was treating Charlie when they were seeing each other. And then to try and be like, oh, well, no one else is going to have you, and trying to, like, force him to kiss him. Vile behaviour. Just because you were going through it doesn't mean you get to put other people through it too. So I thought they did a really good job of, in general, just having Charlie stand up for himself in that moment, getting that self-confidence to, and I think being part of the rugby team and having Nick help a little bit with him kind of feeling like, no, I am good enough. Though no one should need any extra oomph to feel like they're good enough. So I really did love that he stood up for himself. Hated that kid the minute he started forcing himself on Charlie, and loved Nick for stepping in and helping protect him, and for seeing something was wrong with him and going to make sure he was okay, because, you know, you do that about someone that you care about, whether it's as a friend, which obviously right now Charlie can't know for sure whether or not Nick is feeling more than that for him. As an audience, we've seen him, we know he is, but Charlie, you know, you get your hopes up, but it's hard. It's hard even, I think, in, you know, in the world we live in where heteronormativity is such a thing, it's still hard even with in a straight relationship to be confident the other person likes you back, let alone in this scenario where there is currently no evidence Nick is gay. But I just think Charlie is the absolute sweetest. And I love that we saw him kind of joining the rugby team and them accepting him in the end. I mean, to begin with, it was really awkward, but he kept trying, he kept coming back, and they respected that, and he's getting a bit better. I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed Nick a lot as well. I think he's seemingly going through the process of figuring out his own sexuality as well, but he's not going for forcing himself on somebody or using somebody to hook up with whenever he feels like it and disrespecting them. He's going to, hopefully, I mean, they're teenage boys, so there may well be some wobbles, who knows, but on the whole, Nick seems like a really great character, and I'm excited to explore his journey as well going forwards. Then we didn't really get too much with Nick's other friends and Elle. I don't remember the boys' names, but I can't even imagine what that would be like. I mean, the only time I changed schools mid-year, mid-school was in year 3. So I was 9, 8. I was 8, and it was totally fine. I mean, I cried my eyes up when I left my old school, and then I had the blast at my new school. But when you're a kid, it's easier to change schools because it's just, oh, can I play with you? Let's play with each other, you know. Whereas as teenagers, it can be done. I mean, I remember new people joining my school, and I remember, you know, befriending them or seeing them join other friend groups or whatever. But it can be so difficult when you join a school when there's already these groups that are kind of there, and when you are different. It shouldn't make a difference, and I really do hope that with time Elle will find her friends, because there are going to be some really lovely girls in that school that will accept her as one of their friends, and their friendship group has been needing an extra person, and she'll be the one to fit. But it can be a difficult process, and I understand the whole thing with the teacher taking the phones away. I mean, when I was at school, we weren't allowed phones. They had to be in our lockers or whatever, and it was the end of the day, maybe even the end of the week. I think it must have been the end of the day because it's for travelling to and from school safety. But obviously nowadays, social media and like bullying and everything is an even greater risk. There's just so much more on the phones than there were even in my day when I was young. But at the same time, you kind of think this new girl sitting on her own at lunch, just turn a blind eye and let her text. Just, you know, you don't have to see it. Obviously, you would think, well, if she's on her phone, no one is going to approach her so much, but yeah, it's hard. And I feel like the two of them should just arrange, well, meet outside your school at the end of the day. And, you know, if either one of us is running late, we'll text or whatever. Or if it gets to 3:55, we'll leave, you know, so that they can see each other at the end of every day. But no, this was a really, really beautiful first episode. I'm so excited to follow on this journey. Thank you so much, Natasha, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.